I love acting, and I love the craft of it, and I love the mystery of what talent is, and also how you as a director can work with actors to release things in them and express things in them and take them to different places in their craft. The idea that that was something that directors got to do is incredibly cool, and what first drew me to it. We used to say at the Donmar, actually, why now? And that's the biggest question that I think you have to answer. If you're going to take on a story, you have to say, what use does it have to the present? Either emotionally or politically or just viscerally, like how is it speaking into this moment? I prepared for moving from stage to screen by watching a huge volume of movies with the sound off, so like movies that I knew, just to try and work out what's happening in shot choice and framing and how they were flowing. So that was something I would spend most of my weekends doing. There's also a surprising amount of stuff on YouTube in terms of tutorials, kind of passionate film school grads who've made 20-minute films about crossing the line, or these amazing directors' commentaries with people you really admire talking about their work and how they drew it together. I storyboarded everything. They are legible probably only to me, those storyboards, but just to really understand what the camera was doing, because that's the bit that I didn't understand. We rehearsed, so I was able to bring some of my theatre craft to it. And probably the most important thing in terms of drawing the company together was getting to work with my casting director from theatre, Alistair Coomer, who has been my partner in crime for a decade now. There's not one thing that makes an actor ideal for any role, because that's the beauty of casting, the infinite variety that you have in people. I mean, I really like to have fun when I'm making a project. So just a sense of actually wanting to be part of a conversation about the work that you're making, about the world that you're living in, about what the text might mean, about what the project might mean, and both the sense of a great talent but also a potential great collaborator, I think, is one of the things that I really look for in the room. I think there's an amazing tool that exists now that wasn't really there in the same way when me and my peers were starting out, which is the internet. I mean, obviously they'd invented it, I'm not that old, but you know, it's incredibly easy to research someone. So to find out what their work is about, what their project is about, to see what kind of work they've made before, who they've worked with, what interests them, you know, and often what really makes you as a director sit up and take notice is when somebody has taken the time to put some detailed knowledge into the thing that you're inviting them to do. If I could get to work with anybody in my life, like dream, I would love to work with Viola Davis. I think she's absolutely incredible and a real great. I love Killing Eve. I'd like to work with Sandra Oh. I cannot wait to go and see Cate Blanchett on stage. Like, those are the really kind of starry people. I also have my kind of weird list of people who are like actors from movies sort of 50, 60 years ago who might not even be with us, who I'd love to work with. So I'm just always kind of thinking about not only things that you can actually bring into fruition as projects, but also dreaming a bit about what it might have been like to work with Katharine Hepburn or Rosalind Russell, or, you know. I'm thinking about that a lot recently, having made my first movie. I think projects for me are about people as much as they're about subjects. So the idea of working with an amazing writer or an amazing actor and what sparks from collaboration is something that's as exciting to me as the material itself.